Hello there, Kenobi. Okay, welcome back everybody to my my vlog, my gossipy video. Okay, basically today I'm just going to talk about public speaking skills, and yesterday we had the live stream from Hasbro, the Fan First Wednesday, which I thought was okay actually, much better than the last 2 or 3 live streams that we've had. And you know, I think a lot of it is to do with the people who are in front of the camera and how they are presenting these streams. It's not always just about the content and the images which are revealed. You have to remember that, okay? So I was a little bit worried because it said that there was only 3 people who were going to do the live stream. So like Eric, Emily, and Jing. And I was like, all right, well, where's Patrick? Okay, so you know, I've mentioned this before in my videos. I think that the marketing team should not be the focal, like the center point of the live streams. I think those guys need to, you know, stick to the edges and be kind of like behind the scenes. And like with yesterday, Jing, she ended up being Eric's wingman, which I thought was good. She was like the sidekick, and she was just like assisting him to try and keep the flow of the conversation going, because at the end of the day, the live stream should be more like a conversation, not too formalized. So the problem is that the format is still too clean and it's too formal. I like that Hasbro have got this new room and they're calling it their live stream room, and they set that up. They got that huge table and they've got like a spinny table in the middle where they can put their figures on. That's a brilliant idea. Why don't you guys just decorate that entire room and put all your Hasbro stuff up there from the past? You know, you've got the FX lightsabers, you've got your helmets, you've got all of your TVC dioramas and stuff. You could put the Razor Crest there. I mean, just like have this like super Star Wars action figure background. So it looks like a miniature man cave for the live stream. And like with, I think it kind of just looks too empty right now. It's just nothing in there. And the camera that is like way too far away from the 2 people who are talking. It needs to come in a little bit closer. I did like that. I just really was so happy that Eric kind of stepped up and took charge. And it was funny because like at the beginning when there was just 2 of them, and everybody in a comment section was like, wait, where's Emily? And it's like, we're down to 2. And then the first part of the live stream, I could tell both of them were extremely nervous. But I mean, I think for Jing, she's more used to doing that. And I can tell that she, you know, if you put her, you know, in front of a lot of people, I think that she would still be okay and be able to talk quite a lot. But with Eric, it's not. It's a new skill, and he needs to adapt. You know, so both of them are looking a little bit rigid. You know, like kind of like tight shoulders and hands under the table, and just trying to read there's a script, because I can see their eyes going left, right, left, right, left, right. So it's still a bit too formal for me. I would like to see just Eric and Emily do one, and you know, with obviously not having to rely too much on a script, and you just have like your bullet points and just like, what do you want to say, and then just go from point to point. Because at the end of the day, there's no specific time, like this live stream needs to be 35 minutes and then we're gonna shut down the stream. No, you just say what you got to say, and then you just finish when it feels right. Obviously, like, don't ramble on for like 2 hours, because I've seen some YouTubers who do live streams and they go on way too long. I'm like, oh, like it's like 2.5 hours. But I think about 45 minutes to 1 hour max. Like probably after 45-50 minutes, people's attention span, they start to switch off. So, but again, if you've got good presentation skills, you can really keep people focused on you for that whole time and keep them engaged. So I did actually speak to Eric last night on Instagram, and I just told him, good job, mate, you you really jumped in there. Because like, he didn't know. He told me, he said, I didn't know that until the last minute there was supposed to be 4 of us, and then it just ended up kind of being just like a one-man show and Eric having to do everything. So yes, good. As far as the content, for me it was like 50-50. Like some of the Black Series stuff I really liked. Actually, the comic book line, there were two of them, the Princess Leia Organa and the Commander Creel. Is that how you pronounce it? Creel? I like those two, and but the white Darth Vader just you know, everyone's just in the comment section, Ray paint, it's a Ray paint. So it's hard for me to, I can't force myself to like a figure that I don't really like. And then the Saw Gerrera was the big reveal, because they actually had the physical figure, which is always much better when you've got that figure. And then Eric picks it up and shows everyone, and then you get close up, and then and it was funny because I think Jin was like, should I turn the table around now? And her finger would like, and it was like, yeah, we want to see the back, come on. And so yeah, just do like the spinny table thing, you know. And man, that Saw Gerrera looks nice. I know he's a deluxe and it's going to cost a little bit more money, but man, that is a good figure. So happy with the reveal there. What were some of the other Black Series figures? It's like I was kind of a little bit disappointed with the Black Series stuff. Again, it was like kind of half of them I thought, that's cool, I'll collect that. And the other half I was like, okay, I'll pass. TVC, on the other hand, man, that was really just like grabbing my attention. Like, they've got so much cool stuff coming out for the TVC, and the consistency this year has just been phenomenal. I think those four, we've got the Klatooinian Raider from The Mandalorian, Artillery Stormtrooper, who we've already had in 6 inches, right? And Luke, Mandalorian Season 2, the ending scene. Oh man, that's gonna be a good card back to collect. And then we've got the Dark Trooper. So I love all the new TVC stuff. I love all the new card back designs. And I think that for TVC, like, they're not gonna have a problem selling these. This is going pretty well. But in terms of Black Series, oh man, we really need to... I don't know, they really need to change a little bit. So yeah, I just did 7 minutes uninterrupted, and then the garbage truck came past my window and it's so loud I had to switch off the camera. Sorry about that. Right, I don't like doing these videos and then just like stop start and then edit, cut. That's not natural. It needs to flow. So what was I saying? You completely killed my train of thought. So, right, okay, so yeah, the live streams, I feel like yesterday was like way better than the last couple that we've, you know, that they had. So good. Eric and Emily, let's give them some encouragement. Let's help them a lot. And let's just see, you know, this year, I mean, there are only, what, 3, maybe 4 live streams per year. It's not that many. So these guys, they really don't get that much practice being in front of other people, doing public speaking, or being in front of a camera. It can be very intimidating, you know, even just being in front of a camera. Some people don't like that. Right, I just finished my posing video of the Umbra Trooper. Here he is, looking great, but there's a little bit of problem with his shoulder, because articulation is like, his shoulder just does not want to go up too high because of that pauldron here. This thing is like real chunky and kind of stops his shoulder from, and then what happened was I snapped the shoulder pad off. I think if you can see here. So like on both sides, both of them have snapped off, and I'm gonna have to use some glue to stick them back on again. It's a bit of a bummer, but it looked good on the video. I got him into some cool poses and stuff. But definitely, like a lot of the people who follow my channel have been saying, like, this guy is eye candy, like very, like, aesthetically with the colors and the paint scheme, he looks freaking awesome, you know. But in terms of articulation and like getting him into certain poses, it can be a bit stiff and a bit difficult. But I like him. I can't wait. I just want more and more clone troopers. That's it for today. Go check out my video, okay, of this guy. And then what I'll do is I'm going to talk more about all the things that will reveal to us in the live stream, all the new figures, and like whether or not, because I'm a retailer, can I get these on my wholesale list? Like, when are they going to come? Because sometimes the dates for the pre-orders, you know, for example, it might be spring of 2023, but then, you know, suddenly it just turns up on my doorstep like 6 months earlier. So I'll have to go and do some investigating now and just talk to my suppliers and see what is coming and when, you know, it is gonna arrive. So, all right, guys, subscribe to the channel and don't forget to comment below. Your comments are always appreciated, and this is the way.